tried some of their other pancake mixes before, but this one is a buckwheat version, so I can have pancakes and have my stomach feel a little less burdened. It is so nice out today. I feel like we haven't had weather this nice in feels like years, but it's just been months, I guess. Blue skies, sunshine. Spring is here. I might take a little walk later, get some vitamin D after all this blizzard and icy weather. But I am also so hungry. I'm just gonna make my pancakes, eat it, and then go take a shower. So glad I prepped these beforehand so I could get right into it. These are my macerated blackberries. See all that nice liquid in there. Perfectly sweet with a little bit of tang from the lemon. All right, my batter is ready to go. Let's go fry these up. Maybe one at a time. Okay. There we go. Yes. Fresh off the griddle. Pancake number 2. Recently, I feel like I've just substituted a lot of things with yogurt, you know, whether it's salad dressing, cheesecake, cookies, now even toppings instead of whipped cream. It's delicious. The illusion of cream. Just right on top. Oh, it's looking really good. Last but not least, syrup. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Quick coffee on the side. What a start to the day. Something about warm weather, it's just such a mood booster, really just like lifts your spirits up. Seasonal depression is real, you guys. And here it is, my lovely blackberry buckwheat pancakes. You know how I've been talking a lot about gut health and everything because of my little stomach scare. Being a lot more conscious, I guess, about a lot of the ingredients I use. You know, as we grow older, our bodies also take them differently, and so experimenting with a lot more different flours beyond white flours. Buckwheat flour is one of the ones that I really like. Very nutty, it's good for you, great source of fiber, protein, stacked pancake bites. These berries, could just eat them as is. I feel like every time I make them when I'm hosting, everyone's like so impressed. They're like, what did you do to it? Why is it so good, so sweet? Just macerated fruit, you guys. Just sugar, bit of salt, bit of acid, simple ingredients, maximum pleasure. Might actually pop by the farmer's market for a little bit, you know, see what inspires me for dinner tonight so I don't stay holed up in the apartment all day. Can't let this day go to waste, you know? I'm so thankful it's spring. Bring this bag with me today. Friend got it for me. Ta-da! Off to get bread and a lot more. I don't know why I thought it was warmer than it actually is. It's still pretty cold. So cute. All right, I am back home. Didn't go too crazy at the farmer's market today, only because I will be traveling very soon again. Mostly just stuff for dinner today and tomorrow. Quick little run through of everything I got. Heirloom tomatoes, bunch of cherry tomatoes. Ooh, smells so good. Some fresh sweet basil, pea sprouts, these hot Italian sausages that I got to try. Always love me some sampling. If I get to sample it and I like it, the chances of me buying it is very likely. I was thinking maybe I'll like do a baked chicken of sorts, but we'll worry about that later. For lunch today though, I have a bit of a treat. One of my friends in town, they have this restaurant and they just started doing sushi bento box delivery services. So they asked me if I wanted to try a little something. I feel like I've been craving a lot of Japanese food lately. I want to go to Japan so bad, but trying to find all the ways to taste a little bit of it over here. So that's what I'm waiting for. I should be here in about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go downstairs and pick it up and we can do a little mukbang situation. JK, my doorbell just rang. I think they might have just left it outside. You guys, oh my god. When he said sushi takeout, you know, bento boxes, I thought it was just gonna come in like a little paper bag situation. This is fancy. One of these was like warm too. All right, I think it's time to do a little unboxing. This is like unwrapping a gift. Wait, it actually comes perfectly wrapped and there's a little letter. Look at this wax seal on here. I truly cannot say I knew what to expect. Oh wow, okay, there's like 3 things in here. I'm beginning to think I should have invited a bunch of people over because look at this. Look at all the stuff here. Chirashi donburi. This is the sushi set, Hokkaido scallop bowl, the marinated miso cod bento, and the wagyu ekiben. I'm so excited. I think from what I understand from what he said is that this is a riddle to unlock something. Okay, so now I can see at the back here, it's basically an invitation to the actual restaurant. Very cute. I'm just gonna open these up real quick so we can take a look at all of them. Here's everything, would you believe? Holy moly. I think they gave me the whole spread. Gosh, everything looks so good. I know I said mukbang situation, but I really was expecting like 1 sushi and 1 bento. This is actually a dream. Where do we even start? So this is the miso cod bento. I have to say, I am such a sucker for this kind of assortment. If I had to make each of these elements myself individually, this would take me so long. So it's always such a treat to have like an actual proper bento box that has all of these components. The char on that skin, and it's so flaky. I would get this all the time if I could. All these little individual components. Look at this perfect little tomato. Jiggly egg. Pumpkin tempura. I need to not be so excited so I can get through all of this. This is the wagyu ekiben, wagyu beef, and similar components to our miso cod. So tender. It's thinly sliced, but the flavors are sweet and savory. When I say every single component is just so well done, I think that's the beauty of bento boxes to me, and that's why I love them so much. This is the chirashi set, basically sashimi on top of rice. So many different cuts. Just a little bit of wasabi on here. Oh my god, I just realized this is crab meat. Then I have this sushi set, which it's really not often that these omakase like kaiseki places also offer takeout, so I just know this is gonna be so good. A little bit of ginger first to clear the palate. Just a giant dollop of wasabi. Zero imitation, it's all real crab meat, which is crazy. I am having the time of my life. Last but not least, I have this Hokkaido scallop and uni bowl along with the ikura. Oh my god, I did not know there was gonna be uni in here too. I am so thankful. Thank you, Mr. Moto, for thinking of me. I appreciate this a lot. This is bringing me so much joy. This one actually came with some seaweed. It's like little hand rolls. Huge scoop of rice here if I can. A scallop on here. A little bit of uni as well. Look at that. Decadence. Here it is, my little hand roll Wow, today was gonna be a chill day of, you know, easy comfort eats, and suddenly I feel like I just got upgraded to like a different level. Oh, okay, let's taste it. So fresh, just the right amount of savory in there. You don't even need to add soy sauce. So good. Do I even need dinner? I think what I'm gonna do is actually pack some of these for tomorrow because I do need to cook with the ingredients I just bought. Like I always say, there's nothing quite like good food to really lift your spirits up, and this is just completely destroyed. Spicy, a little bit of paprika. I'm going to let this sit in the fridge for about an hour or so, maybe even more since I'm not that hungry. In the meantime, I feel like I've run out of a lot of freezer prep stuff, so I might do a little bit of that. Oh, that's spicy. I think I got a little carried away with recipe testing and filming. The sky is getting dark, so we are gonna go back to making dinner. I just made some spicy cucumber noodles. Now I guess I can enjoy them with my chicken, which, speaking of, looking pretty good. Smells very much of that smoked paprika, but got some nice color on there. Basically have everything else here. My onions, garlic, the cherry tomatoes from earlier, and also my basil, which we're gonna add at the end. Slicing them in half, really. Wanted to keep the green on there for some color. This is a recipe that my mom introduced to me the last time she was visiting us here in New York. One of those recipes that it's very hands-off. You kind of just throw everything in. Think of like, you know, the feta pasta situation. Toss it all into the oven and then it kind of just like does its thing inside. Becomes something very flavorful with minimal sort of effort. I want more juice, which is why I'm going a little more heavy-handed on the amount of stuff here. There it is. Onions go in. Then we have the tomatoes. Goes right on there. The chicken can go on top. These are skin on, bone in. I don't want the skin to crisp up though. I feel like my yuzu oil would be really good here. Gonna pop this in the oven. Hopefully not too late by the time this is done. 1 hour later. Ooh, I feel like the tops have finally crisped up. Remember when I said that there was going to be a lot of liquid? All that like sauce in there. Look at that. All that juice. The skin has crisped up so well. Beautiful. Basil around. Give us a little bit of color. I'm going to add a little more salt. This is my fancy French spicy salt. You definitely need an hour in there for the juice to fully come through. It's just so clean. It's just pure vegetable and chicken juice. Everything you taste right here comes just naturally from the ingredients. I think I might toast a slice of bread to have on the side. And we're ready for dinner. Like so. A little more sauce on the side. My cucumbers here. Fresh out the toaster. And so here it is, dinner for today. Bread, which is now soaking in that sauce. This day turned out to be quite productive, which I like. I always say being busy is a good thing, You know, I want to be busy, I want to be doing things, as long as I'm not driving myself crazy. Feels a bit wasted if you don't enjoy this meal with something that can soak up all the juice that we've been slow cooking for an hour. Again, just one of those dishes that is so simple, but the reward is so great. Truly just golden and crisp, just the way we like it. Didn't have to do anything really, it's just, again, just letting it sit on top and cook. It's like satisfaction of like fried chicken where you get the crispy layer on the outside. The marinade is important though, and I feel like it might be even better if I marinated it for a longer period of time. This coming month, I have so many places to be, all good, like cool opportunities to do different things, go to different places. The only thing though, of course, is that when I travel a lot, I always end up missing home cooked food, or just miss kind of the idea of being at home and being able to settle down a little bit. So I am cherishing this as we speak. Also, speaking about food, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like these 2 years specifically, there is this sort of narrative coming back where it seems like we're trying to really cut back on the food we eat. As somebody who was born in the 90s, we grew up with kind of a similar culture. It wasn't really the healthiest eating habits. I've always been, you know, a huge advocate of having a good relationship with food, eating the things you like without overdoing it, finding balanced ways to enjoy the foods that we like. So if you're here, you're watching this, I hope that mentality is going to continue to stay with you. As you know, food brings me a lot of joy, and I feel like food has the ability to bring a lot of us joy. And so I guess I just don't want that to be taken away from us. It's a hard enough timeline already. We do not have to add more things to drive us crazy. Pretty much only have 3 more days at home before I'm on the road for like 2 to 3 weeks. So I will keep you updated as always, whether it's here on Instagram or on Patreon. Thanks as always for being here, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.